are excited to be at the Farm City Festival today. We're hosting to feed all the legislators, and we've served 400 people today. That has grown over the years. We've done it for several years, and this is probably the largest group that we have had, and we are proud to feed everyone as Oklahoma farmers and ranchers, that we feed Oklahoma, so we're glad to feed everybody here today. We have 35 women here across the state from all 9 districts. There's someone represented. Then we have our State Women's Committee here to help prepare the food, serve the food, and we're enjoying a great meal. It's so important for us to do this. It's not only a way to say thank you to our legislators and the people in this Capitol that work daily, not only during session, but year-round for us in the state of Oklahoma. And it's a way for our women to reach out to them and say thank you. We come together and we can visit with the legislators in their office and let them know what we're doing and our needs back home on our ranches and on our farms, and also just to reach out, put our arms around them and tell them thank you and let them know that we are helping feed the world.
I think it's really important, part of the process, that we have constituents from all over the state come to the Capitol. It's really important to me that I get to see not only some faces that I know from back home, but those from around the state that I've developed relationships with over the last 4 or 5 years. And while sometimes the priorities are very different in different parts of the world, it's also fun to know that we're all united. You know, as a Farm Bureau member myself, it's neat to know that we're all working for the same goals and trying to do everything that we can to protect our property rights, to protect our way of life and our most important industry in the state. Because without that, we all know that, as agriculture goes, so goes Oklahoma. So it's really important to us to protect that, make sure that any legislation that's going on, while sometimes I'm not aware of it, what's going on in western Oklahoma, my friends from northeast Oklahoma or southeast Oklahoma can come and say, hey, this is going on and this is a problem. While we don't have some of the same issues, still is a good way for me to advocate for them and also talk with my colleagues from that part of the state and say, hey, how can I assist you in fighting the fight that you need to fight for your constituents?
The battles at this Capitol is not so much Democrat versus Republican. We don't have those battles anymore. I have very few of them. The battles we have is urban versus rural, and we're outnumbered. For me, it's about telling our story in rural Oklahoma, educating urban legislators on what we do, how we live, and what's important to us. And by y'all coming down here, for rural people coming to the Capitol and talking to these legislators, it's important to tell our story.